What's up, guys? It's CT, and this is my August 11th, 2014 recap of Monday Night Raw, and we're just 6 days away from SummerSlam. Let's jump right into it. Raw kicks off with Paul Heyman and Brock Lesnar coming out and basically just jabbing about uh, how Brock is going to beat Cena's ass at SummerSlam and win the WWE World Heavyweight Championship. You know the drill. You know how it goes. They do. Heyman does what Heyman does when he's with Lesnar, and then following that, Roman Reigns comes out. Oh yeah, real quick. Uh, what I did not know, because I had not been on WWE.com. I really don't use social media very much anymore. I didn't know that tonight was going to be the celebration of Hulk Hogan's birthday, but I'll get into that later on. Nothing really happens considering it until the very end. Uh, Roman Reigns comes out, and then Corporate Kane comes out, and let me tell you, I am absolutely sickened by what the WWE has done to Kane and Kane's character. Absolutely ridiculous. Why would Corporate Kane ever exist? Ever? Why? Horrible. Kane should, in my opinion, should never have took his mask off. That kills the mystery behind the character. They should never have done that. I can make a whole video about that. But man, Kane doesn't have much left in him. He probably should have already retired. But man, he's one of the top stars. If he's gonna still be in the business, let him be Kane. There's no use for Corporate Kane. You already have uh, Triple H and Stephanie McMahon. You don't need uh, Corporate Kane. Have some if you want another guy to be an authority figure. Have someone else do it. Why have Kane? He's probably the last guy on the entire roster that it would make sense to give that role to. Absolutely ridiculous. It makes me so mad because Kane is one of my favorite uh, wrestlers of all time. So that was really disappointing. He basically comes out and says that Roman Reigns is going to face Ryback and Curtis Axel in a handicap match. And the match ends in a disqualification because Ryback and Curtis Axel are keep throwing Roman Reigns into the uh, ring post on the outside. I'm sure other people have, but I've never actually heard of that being a disqualification. I've heard it could happen by count out because they keep doing it, and the count goes to 10. But I never knew that that was a against the rules to do that. Guess I don't know that much about pro wrestling these days because I never saw that happen in the olden days. But whatever. And then Roman Reigns basically beats their ass after that. Superman punched both of them, spears both of them. You know the deal. So Roman Reigns wins that match. Uh, to sum it up. Uh, then Rob Van Dam faces Seth Rollins, and Rollins wins the match fair and square with his uh, curb stop finisher. Man, RVD is just jobbing, man. Why is Rob Van Dam, who I think should be future yeah, WWE Hall of Famer? I mean, this guy is a beast. Yeah, he's uh, past his time, but man, they don't give this dude any respect. They never really did. For a short period in the early 2000s, they had him in the title picture, and he's won the WWE Championship, but I think that was mainly to promote ECW at the time, to get people to start watching that. But man, No respect for RVD, one of the all-time greats, man. I don't. I'm not saying like top 10 or anything like that, but I mean he's up there, man. Very, very good. Not the best on the mic. I'm not. I'm not trying to get that far into Rob Van Dam, but very athletic, very unique move set. Got a lot of respect for Rob Van Dam. Rollins is walking up the ramp at the after the match, and there's a shit ton of presents. If you saw the show, you know what I'm talking about. Shit ton of presents sitting to like the right of the entrance on the stage, and there was one big present. As soon as I saw it, I know someone was going to end up being in there at some point. Rollins walks up to it like he's imagining that it's like, he's just imagining things that Dean Ambrose might be in there or something. Uh, then he kind of shakes his head, laughs it off, is walking away. Of course, Dean Ambrose comes out of there. Like anyone who's ever watched WWE for any amount of time knew that he would. Comes out and attacks Seth Rollins. Seth Rollins runs all the way on the other side of the ring, opposite from the ramp, and just runs out. Ambrose gets on the mic and talks about how he's not going to be able to do that this Sunday at SummerSlam because it's going to be a lumberjack match. You know the drill. You gotta sell the that match in that pay-per-view. All right, Stephanie McMahon comes out and she's talking and brings Daniel Bryan's physical therapist out of the audience and uh, tries to get her to confess something, which she does not want to do. And she finally brings it out, and she has been having an affair with Daniel Bryan. Interesting twist. Really didn't see them doing something like that tonight. I thought the match had built up enough drama as it was. I didn't think it was really necessary, but pretty. It was interesting for tonight's show. Thought they did a good job of building up that feud. I've enjoyed it. I know there's a lot of people hating on it, thinking it's kind of silly. Well, there's some stuff you could point out that probably didn't make a whole lot of sense, but you could pretty much do that with 75% of the feuds in the WWE today. But it's been entertaining. It's been entertaining. When I think Stephanie McMahon has done an excellent job, and Brie Bella's done a good job with it too. I think they've built the drama really well, and when they're in the ring uh, and and selling this feud, I'm interested. I'm never tuning out. I'm listening to every word that's being said, and interested to see what's happening. I am very interested to see what will happen at SummerSlam. And oh yeah, by the way, I said last week that I was gonna do my predictions and preview of SummerSlam in this video. I think I'm gonna do a separate video of that. Probably not tonight. I'll probably release that tomorrow. If you want to check that out, I'll probably be up tomorrow. No later than that though. Um, let's see. Where was I at? Oh yeah, she confesses that she's been having an affair with Daniel Bryan. Uh, Daniel Bryan's physical therapist, that is. Brie Bella comes out and walks up to her. Her physical therapist gets in her face, this and that, and then smacks her physical therapist. And uh, Stephanie's in the background saying, I don't remember what her exact words were, but saying that her physical therapist, the physical therapist was saying yes, yes, like when they were getting it on, I suppose, which is pretty funny, really. Uh, and then Brie Bella attacks Stephanie McMahon, gets on top of her, whooping her ass, and then people come out from the back, pull her off of her, And Stephanie McMahon at that point says that they're not waiting till SummerSlam, that she's gonna beat her ass later on tonight, which I knew wasn't gonna happen. I'll get to that in a second. Uh, anybody who has any common sense knows that they're not gonna have a match the Monday before a pay-per-view that is already scheduled to be a pay-per-view match. Come on, don't insult our intelligence, WWE. I know a lot of the wide percentage of the WWE audience is kids, but come on now, kids who've been watching WWE long enough know that that's bullshit. So why even try that? Anyways, um, Swagger faces Cesaro. Swagger wins by tap out. Then Lana and Rusev come out and have their talking war back and forth with Swagger and Y2J and Bray Wyatt have their promo where they're sitting down at a table in a dark room, uh, talking. Bray Wyatt's talking all of his crazy shit, and Chris Jericho counters. You know the deal. I'm not going through what they said, quite honestly, because I quite honestly don't remember exactly what they said, which, you don't want to hear me do that anyways. Uh, AJ loses to Eva Marie from a roll-up pin, which the WWE has burned the fuck out of the roll-up pins, man. How many roll-up pins are we gonna see, man? That's just a lame way to win. That's just a way to build a feud with someone else who's distracting them. Anytime anyone gets a roll up pinned, that's a verb, I guess. Uh, they are being distracted by someone. You know what I'm saying? So I guess that's the whole point of it. But damn, they're really wearing that shit out. Uh, and of course, AJ was being distracted by Paige, who went around the ring skipping. I love how someone coming skipping around the ring is just so distracting. Oh my God, I can't focus on anything when someone's skipping around the ring that you get rolled up and pinned. Why is a roll up pin so goddamn efficient? I mean, God, it's not really that much different than just getting pinned, my dude. I mean, God, I mean, they're really annoying me with that now. And AJ, uh, Paige gets on the mic. I don't remember exactly what she said. They have words. Paige is standing at the top of the stage. AJ is in the ring. And then oh yeah, I laughed about this too. While they were running their mouths to each other, Eva Marie, who's sexy as fuck, by the way, man, I would do some very, very uh, dirty things. I would say that dirty things to Eva Marie, and that's something about her, man. And she doesn't look anything like she does uh, without her makeup on, man. Like a entirely different fucking person, and a lot of girls are that way. But anyways, AJ takes her anger out on Eva Marie, who was just standing outside of the ring the whole time Paige and AJ were having words. I don't know why you wouldn't just leave. Why the fuck would you just be standing there? Like, damn, like, what are you doing? And AJ gets out there, beats Eva Marie's ass, and that was the end of that segment. Cena comes out, talks shit about Lesnar, basically responds to him. You know the whole deal. You know how Cena talks. That's what he did, and everybody saw that coming. Brie Bella comes out to face Stephanie. Then Stephanie comes out and, of course, doesn't face her. Comes out in regular clothes that she had on earlier, not in wrestling attire. And uh, then Brie Bella gets arrested. I don't know. I can't remember who supposedly called, set the shit up. Was it? I guess it was supposedly Stephanie McMahon's the one who called the cops, but it may have been the physical therapist, but she's getting arrested now, just like Stephanie did, because uh, Brie Bella smacked the physical therapist. So Brie Bella gets taken out by the same two cops. I'll remind you, same. Those guys are they're around. They're around for a diva uh, arrest there. Ziggler loses to Heath Slater by countout because he was distracted by the Miz. To be honest with you, I didn't see this fucking match. I wasn't in the room at the moment. It was very quick. My friend uh, was glad to tell me what happened. Shout out to Matt on that one. Had my back. Don't think I missed too much there because what's going on with Heath Slater? Look, fucking pulling some shit out of his ass. He beat Seth Rollins last week and he beats Ziggler this week. Come on now. He's supposed to suck ass. You've told us for the past 2 or 3 fucking years how bad Heath Slater was, and now you're you know trying to give him a little mini push. I don't think he's really getting a push, but I don't know. I guess they're using him just as you know for fucking for laughs because he's beating these guys. Whatever. Heath Slater's fucking. I think the biggest piece of trash in the WWE right now, as far as a wrestler. Very, very piss poor, and there's a reason why he's a fucking laughing stock. I mean, if there was like a top 10 worst wrestlers of all time, of WWE superstars of all time, I'll say that. Heath Slater probably got a safe spot on there. Pretty funny though. I mean, he's like one of those guys that he's so bad that it's entertaining. So keep him on there. I'm surprised he didn't get released when WWE cut all those guys. Uh, what was it? Like a month ago or whatever that was. Maybe it was a couple months ago. I don't know. I'm surprised he made that survived that day. I don't see why he made it and the other guys didn't. The other guys from the three-man band got cut. Who was it? What's his name? Darren Young. Got, whatever. Uh, Randy Orton faces Sheamus, and Orton wins with the RKO off the top rope. Uh, Nothing too special about this match. Very mediocre, type of match you would expect from Raw. These guys, I don't think necessarily work that well. Two good wrestlers. I love Randy Orton. He's a fucking G, and Sheamus is all right, but two guys that I don't think necessarily work that well together. I'm sure they can have a lot better match at a pay-per-view. They have given more time and such, but uh, mediocre match. Okay, we're getting to the very end now, which has been a fairly mediocre show to this point. I would say the Stephanie McMahon and fucking Brie Bella segment was probably the most entertaining to this point. Anyways, Hulk Hogan, the immortal Hulk Hogan, comes out, and everyone's celebrating his birthday, and fucking who else came out? Roddy Piper, Ric Flair came out. Forgot about Rick. Salute to Ric Flair, man. One of my very cool dude. One of my not necessarily one of my favorites, but definitely I'm a fan of Ric Flair. NWO comes out. I heard this was going to happen. I was pretty much assuming it was going to, and it did. Uh, Scott Hall and Kevin Nash come out. Man, Scott Hall looks like a totally different dude than he did fucking 20 years ago. But man, was it 20? Yeah, it's about not even 20. Man, it looks way different, way fucking different. Kevin Nash don't look that much different. He's fucking got white hair, bleach his fucking hair, and his fucking beard and shit, and he would look like he used to. Love Kevin Nash, Big Daddy Cool Diesel, fucking love. living, walking, talking legend, man. They come out and they're like, uh, you look good. You look good in that red and yellow, blah blah blah. But how many people came to see uh, Hulk Hogan in the black and white? Hulk Hogan tears his shirt open, and he's got the NWO shirt on. Man, I love that shirt too. One of the iconic shirts in all of wrestling history. That shirt, and along with probably the Austin 316 shirt and that old school black and white DX shirt. Fucking Mount Rushmore of WWE wrestling shirts. Not even WWE wrestling shirts. Those should be on there. And then Brock Lesnar and Paul Heyman come out, and like bad news for the old timers because the fucking beast Brock Lesnar's coming out and he looks pissed. Walks out there and stares them all down, stares Hulk Hogan down, and I don't remember what they said exactly. I don't remember what Paul Heyman said, but I called this when I was watching it with my friend Matt, and I was telling you, I told him fucking John Cena's coming out to save the day, and anyone who didn't know that was gonna happen, come on, man, you're not, you need to. I guess you probably just don't watch WWE enough. You didn't know that shit was coming. That shit's so obvious, dude. You knew they were coming out to save the fucking day. Fucking John Cena, not they. I don't know what the hell I'm talking about. You knew Cena was coming out. You knew it. And he comes out, and they stare each other down, and they're got their stance, they're about to fight. Everyone else is kind of standing there watching. Of course they don't. Fucking and that's how it ends, I believe. Nothing else happened after that, did it? Yeah, no one, no one got hit or no one got FU'd or F5'd or anything like that. I guess it's called the attitude adjustment now. I'm sorry, so sorry. PG era. How dare I call it the FU? It is the attitude adjustment. It will adjust your attitude. You know what I'm saying? Fucking stupid, dude. But yeah, that's how Raw ends. Cena comes out to save the day. He's got the old legends back, like the good guy that he is. Is old John Cena. But mediocre as fuck, man. I'd give this show about a fucking. I was thinking a 5, but after going over it again, I give that shit a 4. Nothing special at all. Uh, I give it a 4.5. I give it 4.5 because they did have some. There was some big time appearances on here. Sheamus was here tonight, and the Rob Van Dam. Did I write that down? Yeah, I wrote that down. I'll talk about that. Uh, Rob Van Dam faced Seth Rollins like they were supposed to last week in the Beat the Clock challenge, and I think those guys, if they had like a fucking like ladder match or something, those dudes could tear the house down, man. Because those guys, great high flyers, two best high flyers in the WWE right now, and a great uh, face high flyer versus a great heel high flyer. That would be great, man. Really loving Seth Rollins. Dude's got a hell of a lot of potential. I pray that the WWE doesn't fuck it up. Needs a new entrance theme. I'll tell you that right now. So does Dean Ambrose. Garbage, son. Garbage. Yeah. Roman Reigns got the good end out of that deal when it came to them all getting their own entrance themes. Very fucking disappointing with Rollins, that crap song he's got. Uh, yeah, 4 out of 5, very mediocre, and I'll say probably tomorrow afternoon I will have my preview slash predictions for SummerSlam, and I'm pretty damn good when it comes to predicting shit that's gonna happen in the WWE. And I'll put my money where my mouth is tomorrow, and I'll be back. I'll have that preview, and then I'll review SummerSlam, and I'll be back next Monday for another recap of Raw to see where the storylines will be heading after SummerSlam. But looking forward to doing that predictions for SummerSlam. Looking forward to SummerSlam. Decent card. Uh, Hoping Brock can take home the titles. We'll see. Do I think he's going to take home the titles? We'll see. And I thank y'all for watching, and I'll catch you later.